Get it together. There we go. There we go. Same day, different day. Same old, same old. All right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons being interested in, rumored to be interested in Jalen Smith or Marvin. I can hear it now. Bagley. Gotta do my own special effects and stuff of that nature. And I like them going after Jalen Smith. You just gotta be prepared to pay him. You know, I ain't paying him the dub though. I pay him about 10 and 12 on a 3-year deal. See what he do. But let's talk about it, man. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Snowing in the D. I shoveled yesterday, shoveled today. And I had to knock more car off my snow today. So if you ain't woke up, you ain't, you work at midnight, whatever. You just listen to this. You ain't just so happy to peek outside. It's snowing. It's kind of slowing down now. Maybe I'll be on Detroit Weather, man. They're on the Detroit Weather Channel weather segment. That might work. I got the green screen too. I can faction. It's like Jim Jones. Rapper Jim Jones be doing the weather. I could do that, bro. Yeah, that might be something I might be interested in. But yeah, Bagley, man. I think I've seen Bagley been playing lately since Luke Walton got fired. He been playing lately, man. So talent is there. But for if they gonna pair one of these dudes up potentially with Jabari Smith Jr. from Auburn, which they got a big win over Kentucky the other day. I seen a smidget of it. I think the better fit is Jalen Smith, and I think the better fit for what they need is Jalen Smith overall. Now, could they play Jalen Smith and Bagley together? They maybe could. Because Smith is able to get out there, kind of do Mobley able to do a little bit and get out there and be athletic and shit. Maybe it could work. But the thing about it is, Bagley's going to have to be a block technician, and he's going to have to assert himself, and they're going to have to play through him. They're going to have to play through him a lot more than they play. Well, they ain't got nobody to play through right now anyway. But they're going to have to play through him. And they got to allow him to get the touches on the block. And allow him to be effective. Allow him to be effective on the block. And that's very important. Because when you got somebody that's post-dominant, you have to go through them. And I think if he stay healthy, which is if was the fifth, we all be drunk. Come drunk, you're drunk. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. If he can stay healthy and they gonna go through Bagley on the block, that's gonna change everything. That's gonna get K better looks and everybody else in the perimeter a lot better looks but the thing about it is, can he hold up on the block? Can he hold up health wise? And then defensively, he's not as good as Jalen Smith either. I don't think he is. I ain't seen a lot of Bagley since he got in the pros. Obviously, we know why. But from the naked eye, if they gonna get Jabari Smith, and that's who they eyeing, or Paolo Barachnock, whatever, unless it's Jalen Durham, that's who they looking at Jalen Durham, then no Jalen Smith. That's just my opinion, because Jalen Smith and Durham right now, maybe Durham can develop. I mean, if you can get Wiseman, that's something to look at too. You can pay Wiseman and Jabari Smith together. But I think Bagley could work it. What if they go another way? They move down and go with Jalen Durham, or they go with the other kid from Purdue. What's the other kid from Purdue name? Dearborn got the worst drivers, bro. I swear to God. They did a poll. I hate driving in Dearborn. I love Dearborn, but I hate driving in Dearborn. So they took the other kid from Purdue. I can see that, but I think Jalen Smith and Jabari Smith is very, you can sell that Smith & Smith. The law firm of Smith & Smith. I think they fit well together. I like what I see from Jabari Smith. He's my favorite player I've seen thus far in this draft. I've seen everybody. I haven't studied everybody. I haven't studied nobody. But, Jalen Smith and Jabari Smith, you need those guys, kind of like what Cleveland doing. If you notice what Cleveland doing, Cleveland is gearing up to defeat Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. That's why they got Evan. That's why they got Evan Mobley, and that's why they paid Jared Allen. So Giannis just can't Euro step to the lane. You know what I'm saying? And also, you got those shiftier guys and kind of shiftier fours like Jalen, Julius Randle and guys like that. When they kind of get by you, Evan Mobley can clean it up, and he can play the perimeter. And also, Jared Allen, if he can't get there, Jared Allen can clean it up. So if you notice, Cleveland really in the middle is gearing up to beat Milwaukee. And also Brooklyn and Chicago and Philadelphia, because Brooklyn, Chicago are weak in the middle. And gearing up for Philadelphia because they strong in the middle. So what Cleveland doing, whatever Cleveland doing, whatever Cleveland is doing, whoever being a puppet master over, they're doing a great job. Now, not Garland doing. Only bad thing they did was not Philip Collins Sexton before he got injured, because he out with a meniscus for the season. That's the only bad thing they didn't do. Should have flipped him in the offseason. But that's what Detroit kind of got to build. You got Isaiah Stewart who come off the bench, help you at the 4, help you off the 5, or maybe help you at the 4 until you feel like Jabari Smith is until you feel like he's really ready. But one thing about Jabari Smith, he played with patience. He remind me of Bernard King, Carmelo-ish, Kevin Garnett-ish. He explodes to the rim like Kevin Garnett, built like Kevin Garnett a little bit. And he got that shooting stroke a little bit like KG, and his block game is patient, it's technical. Shout out to Bernard King. His father played in the league. So he got his son polished, and then when he do shoot threes, his form is great. He played within himself. I think Jalen Smith and Jabari Smith would be a great tandem eventually. And Jalen Smith, they declined his option, and guess what? He got motivated, bro. He got bigger, stronger in the gym. He's shooting the 3 now. We don't need him to post. It'll be a plus. If he posts up, it'll be a plus. It'd be a big plus if he posts up. But I like Bagley. The injury concerns scare me defensively. He's not as athletic or twitchy as Smith. Jalen Smith. I like Jalen Smith because he's more twitchier. 16. I think he can play the 7, play the 5. I ain't worried about a couple inches. He seemed to be got the length and the reach to, So what you build is what Cleveland trying to do. Solidify the middle. They already got depth behind them. If you keep Olenek, you keep Stewart, they got depth. So at that point, if you are able to pull off, you get lucky in the draft, you can get Jabari Smith Jr., you're able to get Jalen Smith, secure him with a deal. I know he'll be free agent next year, but sometimes you probably got to get him before, he hit the market, play him, keep him happy. The only question is, point guard. What you going to do with Sadiq Bey? Going to keep Bey out there? We want Bridges. Do you do a deal with Charlotte for Bridges or something like that? And I prefer, I like Bey. But it depends on Bridges and Bey. It depends on who the point guard is. They going out there trying to force it with Killian and Cade. I probably would stick with Sadiq. And Sadiq can play some point forward. A lot of people don't know that about Sadiq. Sadiq can play some point forward a little bit too. Sadiq got a good block game. But if I can get a DeJounte, and I tell you, I take that same deal they have for Ben Simmons. You got to think, I don't know what the number 1 was, but I take the Thunder one, not the one we got this year. People think it's Houston, but it's protected. As long as we in the lottery, it's protected. I think it's top 16 protected. Look, I take that Thunder pick. I will take that pick because it's protected too. I don't like it's going to fall in the protection share. That same deal, I flip it for Tyrese Haliburton and DeJounte Murray. And I throw, and everybody that's in there, I throw it in there. I worry about paying Jalen Smith, and I worry about getting Miles Bridges later. Michael Jordan don't like to pay nobody. They trying to trade P.J. Washington. They're probably to pay him. They're already paying Gordon Hayward and all that type of stuff. So, but yeah, I like Bagley, bro. But the thing about Bagley is he's not as athletic. He's not as twitchy as Smith. That's what we need in the middle. And then also you got Ben that's gonna be the kind of guy Jalen Smith. And Jalen Smith showed me that. He ain't got a daddy to talk neither. And Jalen Smith just showed me too that he'll get out there and he'll get better. He's still motivated by them declining his 5th-year option. People talking about DeAndre Ayton. No, I'd rather have Bagley than Ayton. Paying Ayton all that money, he don't do nothing, bro. And then you talking about with Ayton, him playing the 5. Why would you put him in a division where Milwaukee owned him in the final? Why would you even bring him to the division? Ayton is a big no. Ayton ain't even worth $10 million a year. He not. He a slow dinosaur, big fella with no agility, slow as hell, don't play no defense, block game is okay, it's nothing special, we don't want him. If he can't defend the rim versus Milwaukee in the finals, man, Giannis gonna make him a fun boy. He don't clown him, so no, I'd rather have one of these two dudes. I'm not gonna have to pay him that much. At least if it's a disappointment, At least it ain't I'm paying them $20-30 million a year to be a freaking disappointment. But Jalen Smith, you know, I believe in his talent. He's starting to shoot it better. Yeah, Phoenix should really secure the bag with him, bro. Phoenix really should secure the bag. Go ahead and bring him back. That's just my opinion on it. I would secure the bag. But like I said, decline the fifth-year option, so I don't think they can extend him. So he gonna hit the market regardless. I didn't even know it was a honey baked ham over here. He gonna hit the market regardless. Yeah, but that you know, personally, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but personally, that's what I would do. I had to make a pit stop. It's cold, but yeah, I ain't paying Aiden if that's where I left off at. I ain't paying no DeAndre Aiden. Straight up and down. He's a dinosaur, big man. You know what I'm saying? You put him in the conference in which Giannis Antetokounmpo is gonna be there. I think right now the Suns is probably gearing up to keep Jalen Smith now. And the thing about guys like train of thought like today, they think they still got that attitude that if you don't practice good, you can't play. A lot of these kids today are how can I put it? They game players. They show up better in the game because they don't have the practice habits. You know, and that's old school, you know, thinking you got to have practice etiquette to go out there and be good. That's no longer the case. You know, I was just like, if you put Aiden in there, Bagley, Mitchell, Thomas Robinson, if he get healthy, I like what Jalen Smith doing, bro. Young, you build around him for years. He ain't gonna be really expensive, athletic, and you kind of match up with Cleveland pretty well too, and they gonna be a force to be reckoned with if everything keep going the right way. To match up with Cleveland, and then also you be prepared to match up with, you know, Joel and the Sixers, and then you'll be able to hit the Brooklyn where their weakness is at. You know, and their weaknesses are in the middle. Same thing for Chicago. So, and also what excites me more about Jalen Smith than the other guys is that you want to take him off the floor if they play small ball. He athletic enough to get out there, and he got enough makeup speed and athleticism and reach to clean up his misses, and that's what's exciting about Jabari Smith too. He has he got the ability to to make up with closing speed too. You know, but he can make you play on the block is what I was trying to say. He can make you pay on the block. And that's what you like about him. He athletic enough to get out there a little bit and do their thing. So it'll be a mythical pairing. And then you still count on their athleticism to kick in, and they count on their man bodies to kick in, keep kicking in, and counting on them to mesh well. It's a lot. I make it sound good, but it's a lot to go into forming that chemistry and forming that camaraderie and all that type of stuff. And it is what it is. That's just my opinion on it's being smoking, the old school being smoking. I'm more about to go. Just need some stop smoke, but that just cash to cover it up. But yeah, that's my opinion on it, man. I think that's the parent I go with. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. If you want to financially support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate that. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request. All my All my link subscription Twitter is the fastest way. And IG, and Facebook, man. Other than that, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. The roads. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, and I appreciate the love and support. Check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. That's Goodfella TV.